Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Girly Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Leighton. We have Brigitte, Cueter, Carino. All these are coming up and more. Afterward from our sponsors, please stay with us.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 901-245-4874. That's 901-245-4874. 901-245-4874. That's 901-245-4874.
During his first visit to the province of Camarines Sur as the country's chief executive, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. led the launching of the Kadiwa market in the town of Pili. He took note of the cheaper prices of rice and other agricultural products, most of which came from the farmers and agricultural cooperatives in the province.
Makikita ninyo yung halimbawa yung bigas, yung aking pangarap na sinabi na nung bago akong upo na sana mapababa natin ang presyo ng bigas ng 20 piso. Hindi pa tayo umaabot doon. Dahan-dahan palapit. Nasa 25 piso na lang tayo. Konti na lang. May bababa natin yan.
NFA rice is being sold at 25 pesos in the Kadiwa, but in other markets in the province, the price of local rice ranges from 34 to 42 pesos per kilo. Marcos says he hopes to see the prices lowered to 20 pesos soon.
Yesterday, if not sooner. Lahat ng timetable ko, yesterday, if not sooner. Lahat yan ASAP. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Kasi minamalas din tayo sa weather. Kaya hindi mo matiyak kung ano yung magiging production, ano yung magiging supply.
He admits the Department of Agriculture has not yet implemented its other programs as it is too focused on lowering the prices of agricultural products. Marcos says he plans to boost the production so that government can stop importation.
We have to convert the Department of Agriculture into a high-tech operation. That's the only way to increase production. So we have to bring the technology. The technology exists.
Meanwhile, Marcos also handed over to farmers' cooperatives and associations some equipment including rice combined harvester, transplanter, dryer, and rice mill. He also led the groundbreaking of 2 housing projects of the government in Naga City. 5 residential towers equating to 11,800 units will be constructed at Barangay Concepcion Pequeña, while 7 medium rise buildings comprising of more than 1,000 units will be put up at Barangay Balatas. The local government will choose the beneficiaries of these housing units.
Titiyakin natin na ang mga naninirahan dito ay magkakaroon ng sapat na oportunidad upang makapaghanap buhay at kumita. Gagawa din tayo ng mga paraan upang mapalapit ang pamilihan, paaralan at paggamutan.
Ang totoo po, walang requirements. Ang pinakamaganda lang po, mag-member din kayo ng pag-ibig para mas mabilis. 3,500 to 2,500 a month. Yun po yung monthly amortization. Meron tayong interest subsidy na niligay ang ating gobyerno at meron din pong graduated amortization.
Camarines Sur is a known bailiwick of Marcos's former rival, Leni Robredo. He, in fact, did not even campaign in the province during the presidential elections. The chief executive said he did not expect to receive such warm welcome and support from the residents of Camarines Sur.
Enthusiasm is because I hope that they can see na kung ano man ang pinangako namin nung kampanya, talagang sinusubukan namin itupad. Lahat ng aming sinasabi, pinag-usapan.
To show appreciation for his support even during the past years, the Provincial Council passed a resolution declaring Marcos as an adopted son of Camarines Sur.
New findings on the sunken empty Princess Empress, which caused an oil spill in Oriental Mindoro. Justice Secretary Boying Rimulya says the tanker was not a brand new vessel as initially claimed by the owners, but was actually a rebuilt scrap ship.
Mayroon misrepresentation sa simulat sa pool nung nangyari itong kasong ito. Nung unang meeting namin ng Sabado, ang bitaw pa sa amin na salita na ang sinabi lang nila sa Coast Guard ay bagong-bago itong barkong ito. At hindi pa na siya bago. Ito yung luma na, scrap na siya na nirebuild. Una nirebuild para maging LPG carrier, tapos nirebuild na naman, pinahaba para maging tanker.
Rimulya says they have an affidavit executed by a witness to probe this. Rimulya adds there were already gale warnings last February 27, but the tanker proceeded to sea.
February 27 pa lang, meron ng gale warnings. February 28, madaling araw, sinabihan na sila ano ang karagatan, medyo mahirap, daanan, pero hindi rin pinansin, tumuloy pa rin sila.
Meanwhile, the Philippine Coast Guard accompanied members of the media to the location of the sunken vessel to let them witness firsthand what's being done to contain the oil spill. The Japan Coast Guard Disaster Relief Team also participated in the said activity. Aside from the oil spill booms deployed by the authorities within the area, workers from Malayan Towage and Salvage Corporation who were tapped by the vessel owner continue to spray dispersants. According to them, they can collect 10 liters up to 20 liters of thick oil per hour. They are also applying a technique taught by the Japan Coast Guard to easily break apart thick oil deposits.
Ang in-advise daw po nila ay yung tugboat sa nakita nyo po na magbibigay ng dispersal sa oil. Sa likod po nila itong barko, bubulabugin po yung oil para mabulabog po yung oil habang ginagamit po nila yung water cannon.
Nakakatulong yung pag-spray ng tubig para panipisin niya yung makakapal na part ng oil. And mas madali siyang ma-disperse pagka maliliit yung oil. Kaya yun yung use nitong water cannons natin.
Ang paggamit ng dispersant ay yun yung last resort natin. As much as possible, ang gusto natin gawin ay i-recover yung oil sa dagat. Sa pamamagitan po ng pag-skimming and then yung manual na collection doon sa mga na-collect natin gamit ang oil spill boom.
Oil deposits continue floating into the waters and have already expanded up to 5 kilometers. If not collected, this may soon reach the shores. According to Philippine Coast Guard, at least 6,603 liters of oily water mixture and 57 sacks of contaminated materials have been collected from the sea, and over 1,300 sacks and 22 drums of contaminated waste from 13 barangays in Pola and Nauhan. The Japan Coast Guard Disaster Team meanwhile lauds the effort exerted by the Philippine Coast Guard to contain the oil spill.
We also acknowledge that these measures taken by the PCG and the Philippine authorities have been contributing to mitigating the damage from this disaster.
On Thursday morning, a substantial amount of oil spill was detected in Herrera village in Nauhan town, while traces of oil were found along the shores of Situ Tuhod.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Enzo Renato Luigi Reyes Villafuerte, Mayor Nelson S. Legacion, and Vice Mayor Cecilia De Asis.
Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Maraming salamat sa ating Human Settlements and Urban Development Secretary Jerry Acusar, the father of the province. I just like saying it. Thank you. Tinutokso ko yung inyong governor kasi sinasabi ko the father of the province na nanibago ako kasi nung una kong siyang nakilala, batang-bata pa ito. Ngayon, father na siya ng kanyang probinsya. Our good governor, Governor Luis Raymond Villafuerte, the Camarines Sur 5th District Representative, Migs Villafuerte, around. The members of the cabinet who are here with us today, Naga Mayor Nelson Legacion, and then ang ating mga sanggunihan ng panlunsod na miyembro na pinamumunuhan ng ating Vice Mayor, Naga Vice Mayor Cecilia De Asis, ang mga benepisyaryo ng Naga City sa pambansang pabahay para sa Filipino Housing Project, and my fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, marhay na hapon sa Indugabos. Buong galak po ang ating pagsalubong sa araw na ito upang pasinayaan ang proyektong pabahay dito sa Barangay Balata sa lungsod ng Naga. Sa lugar na ito, itatayo natin ang 7 gusali na binubuo ng higit ng 1,100 matitirahan. Bukod sa mga gusali na ipapatayo dito, titiyakin natin na ang mga naninirahan dito ay magkakaroon ng sapat na oportunidad upang makapaghanap buhay at kumita. Gagawa din tayo ng mga paraan upang mapalapit ang pamilihan, paaralan at paggamutan. Ngunit itong trabaho na ito, sinasabi ko sa inyo, sinasabi ko sa mayor ninyo, at yung mga ibang aming project na ginagawang housing, dahil nga human settlement ang ginagawa namin, kami ang naglalagay ng palengke, ng bilihan, kami ang maglalagay ng eskwelahan. Dito nagawa na ninyo. Kaya nasa amin na lang yung pabahay. Kaya pagka ganyan ay maganda ang pagbuo ng tinatawag na human settlement ay magiging masigla at produktibo ang ating sisimulang pamayanan. Ang proyektong ito ay bahagi ng tuloy-tuloy at walang tigil na pagsisikap ng inyong pamahalaan upang matupad ang mga adhikain natin sa ilalim ng 4PH program ng ating bansa. Sa katunayan, nalagdaan na ng Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development ang 83 Memorandum of Understanding at 4 na Memorandum of Agreement sa pagitan ng mga lokal na pamahalaan sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa. Napakahalaga itong ganitong klaseng kasunduan sapagkat mas unti-unti na ating mabibigyang katugunan ang matagal na nating hangarin na magkaroon ng maayos at ligtas na tirahan para sa ating mga mamamayan. Bukod dito, patuloy rin nagsasaliksik ang ating pamahalaan kung paano pa natin mapapalawak ang mga programa para sa tiyak na pabahay. Pinag-aaralan din natin kung paano natin mapupondohan ng sapat ang mga proyektong kagaya nito. Tinitignan pa natin ang posibilidad na paggamit ng mga bakanting lupa ng Estado upang palawigin ang programang pabahay alinsunod sa mga batas at alituntunin ng ating bansa. Kaya naman, muling tinatawagan ko ang DHSUD na tuparin ang kanilang mandato sa pamamagitan ng paglikha ng mga estratehiya at pulisiya na magpapatatag ng maayos, mura, matibay na pabahay para sa mga Pilipino. Bagaman maganda ang ating simula sa pagsulong ng adhikain ito, Hinihikayat ko pa rin lahat kayo na lalo pang magsikap upang tuluyan na natin matugunan ang kakulangan ng pabahay dito sa ating bansa. Tuklasin ninyo ang iba't ibang paraan na maaari nating sundin tungo sa pagtatayo ng sapat na mga pabahay para sa lahat dito sa Pilipinas, gaya ng pagkikipagtulungan sa ibang ahensya at pamahalaan, gayon din sa pribadong sektor at ang isang mahalagang kasama natin, ating kapartner dito sa ating mga proyekto, ang ating mga LGU. Bukod sa DSUD, pinaalalahan ko rin ang mga leader na lokal na pamahalaan, mga leader ng lokal na pamahalaan na makiisa sa ating mga pambansang programa hinggil sa pabahay. Tiyak, magiging matagumpay tayo sa pamamagitan ng inyong suporta, partikular sa paglalaan ng mga lupang pagtatayuan ng pabahay at maging sa paglalaan ng pondo. Kaya naman, tinatawagan ko rin ang lokal na pamahalaan ng Naga na makipag-ugnayan sa mga kontraktor at iba pang mga organisasyon katuwang sa pagtatag ng proyektong ito upang masiguro na ang lahat ng mga dokumentong kinakailangan ay maipasa sa oras at hindi maantala ang paggagawa nito. Pero nasasabi ko na very progressive ang dito sa Naga, siguro imbis na ako'y maghikayat sa local leadership ng Naga, ay ipapakita natin sa mga ibang LGU kung paano ang isang paraan para maging matagumpay at maayos ang ating proyekto. Nais ko rin gamitin ang pagkakataong ito upang igiit sa DHSUD at sa ating mga LGU at iba pang ahensya na maging matapat at bukas sa inyong mga transaksyon, lalong-lalo na sa mga gawaing may kaugnayan sa pabahay. Bilang pangwakas, tandaan natin na maging sa wikang Pilipino, ang salitang tahanan ay hindi lamang isang lugar, kung hindi ang isang sagradong espasyo kung saan tayo ay tinatanggap ng lubos at minamahal ng totoo. Kaya inaanyayahan ko po kayong lahat na makilahok at makiisa sa programang ito at sa iba pang adikain ng inyong pamahalaan na naglalayong pagandahin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Sa ating pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan, nakakatiyak ako na makakamit natin hindi lamang ang tagumpay, kundi maging ang ating hangarin magkaroon ng isang matatag at maunlad na Pilipinas sa mga susunod na taon. Diyos mabalos po sa Indugabos.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
ViaTimes, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. ViaTimes for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. ViaTime has very interesting columnists. You name it, ViaTimes has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call ViaTimes at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very exciting, very interesting, and a very beautiful young dancer. And her name is kind of difficult to to say, but I would like to introduce to you Miss Anjali Hunt Har Har Haritbat. How did I say?
Phomthirath.
All right. Well, let Anjali introduce herself. She's a dancer from the Giordano, Chicago, Dance Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
Dance
Yes.
Chicago is
Ma-
celebrating this year in their performance, their 60th anniversary. Welcome to our show, Anjali.
Hi, thank you for having me so much. Yes, as she said, my name's Anjali Phomthirath, and I dance with Giordano Dance Chicago. This is my second season in the company. It's my first season as a main company dancer, though. Our Giordano is America's first jazz dance company. It was founded by Gus Giordano. It's now handed off to his daughter, Nan Giordano, who is the artistic director. So she kind of oversees us and all of our work. And yeah, I love dance.
Yeah, Anjali, okay, were you born here in Chicago or somewhere in the United States?
Yes, I was born in the States. I was born in Louisiana, actually, but I was raised in Columbus, Ohio most of my life before I moved here to Chicago.
Okay, so how did you get into dancing? And what kind of dances do you do?
Yeah, so I started dancing when I was, I want to say 6, at a local studio in Columbus, Ohio. My parents just decided to throw me in there with one of my best friends, and lo and behold, I loved it and decided I wanted to make a career out of it. I actually, alongside my normal activities or curriculum in school, I took dance and decided to study a little bit more in high school as well in a performing arts program. And then I proceeded to go to college at the Ohio State University and got my bachelor's of fine arts in dance there. And then I found my way in Salt Lake City, actually dancing with a company, just in their second company, kind of during COVID. And it didn't work out, COVID happened and all that stuff. So then I actually found out Giordano was hiring. And so I decided to audition for the company. At Giordano, we do a lot of jazz, Gus's style, so the Giordano jazz dance technique, along with contemporary ballet, a little bit of modern, and some kind of Broadway-esque jazz, a lot of that.
For how long have you been doing this? With Giordano?
With Giordano, this is my second season. So just 2 years.
2 years. All right. And tell us about Giordano. What they do? What do they do?
So Giordano is a professional dance company. We host lots of performances throughout the States. We've gone to Hawaii, which is one of my favorite trips this season. But we do a lot of local shows as well here. We do a lot of teaching throughout the local Chicago public schools. And, it's called our Jazz Dance Science and Health program. So we go to the schools and we have classes with them and talk to them about dance and the importance of jazz dance in our health.
It is celebrating its 60th anniversary soon this year, right?
Yes. So our show is March 31st and April 1st. Both shows are at 7:30 p.m. at the Harris Theater. You'll see 5 full-length pieces and then one kind of introduction piece, which was kind of alongside our campaign, which is called Glamour. So you'll see lots of elegance, jazz, power, athleticism in our pieces. They're super fun and super engaging for the audience.
Okay, Anjali, what is your participation in the program?
I will be performing in majority of the pieces. So I'll be in the first piece, which is our 60th anniversary piece to kind of open up that campaign. It was a piece choreographed by Michael Taylor, who was in the company. a while back and was a rehearsal director. And then our second piece is Sing Sing Sing, which is choreographed by Gus originally, and then our artistic director Nan kind of restaged it. Our next piece is actually a really cool piece that was in honor of Homer Bryant, you know, a force in the dance community. It was choreographed by Kia Smith, who is the director of South Chicago Dance Theater. So it was a piece just for our two companies to come together in a collaboration. And then we have a Latin kind of infused piece called La Belleza de Cuba, choreographed by Liz Imperio. We have another piece called Pray, which was by Ron De Jesus. And then our last piece is Can't Take This Away, which was in honor of Gus Giordano's wife and Nan's mother, which is an amazing, fun, loving piece choreographed by Randy Duncan.
Okay, are you doing dancing as your full-time career?
Yes, well, so throughout the days I'm dancing with the company, and then at night I choreograph and teach for local studios out here.
Great. Are you because your heritage is Asian American, so are there other Asian American dancers in the group?
So I am actually the first Asian American to be in the company, but I am the one of with another Asian dancer in the company. She's actually a citizen of Japan, so she's Japanese. But we're both the first two Asians to be in the company, which is really cool.
Really cool, right? Right. Anjali, can you say, well, one last word for those viewers, young viewers that we have out there who are listening to us and watching us right now and who want to be like you, to be a dancer? Can one last word for encouragement? Encourage.
Yeah.
That's I mean, our young viewers out there.
Keep following your passion. It will happen when it's meant to be, and just keep doing it. That's it.
Okay. I am very excited to see you performing. When is this show? March 31st?
It's March 31st and April 1st.
And April 1st at the Harris Theater. All right. Very good. And congratulations. And I wish you good luck with your upcoming performance.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for appearing in our show today. And we'll see you in your performance. Bye.
Bye.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
US Med, a trusted supplier of diabetes equipment for nearly 30 years, has great news for people living with diabetes and the pain of regular testing. The days of repeated, painful finger sticks are over. Now you can wear a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, and eliminate routine finger sticks. If you use insulin daily to manage your condition, a continuous glucose monitor could help you control your diabetes and reduce or eliminate those painful finger sticks. If you have Medicare or private insurance, US Med can deliver a CGM system right to your door. And if you qualify, there may be little or no cost to you. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurer directly. Don't spend one more painful day testing your blood sugar. Call now to get your continuous glucose monitoring system so you can take control of your diabetes and get back to enjoying life.
Call US Med now.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Welcome to Veronica segment of the show. Today, I have a very exciting personality who will be talking to us about music because he's a professor in music. He teaches piano and he does a lot of concerts all over the country. And his name is none other than Victor Asuncion. Victor Asuncion was already, we had him as an interview guest here in this show. And so he looks familiar to many of you. That Victor is now preparing for a concert tonight. At this time of the interview, and he is now in Amelia Island in Florida. Oh my God, what a paradise. Sounds like this to me. Welcome to our show once again. It's a really welcome. And Victor, okay, you are the founder of the Filipino American Music Foundation. And we talked about that before. And today I invited you in this special interview to talk about your upcoming concert, as you are the producer of a very exciting choral group from the Philippines, which is called the Madrigal Singers. Victor, can you tell us about the Madrigal Singers that you're producing here in Evanston or here in Chicago? Here in Chicago, pretty
yes. Yeah, hello. Thank you so much for having me again. Like you mentioned, I was on your show a few months ago as a performer when I was playing the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto with the New Philharmonic. So today I'm back wearing a totally different hat. Like you mentioned, I'm the founder of Phil-Am Music Foundation. We are based in Evanston, Illinois, and we've had this amazing opportunity to present the Philippine Madrigal Singers. They are coming to give a concert on May 1st at St. Joseph's Parish at 7:30 p.m. And this is especially really a real treat for me because I used to be a member of the Philippine Madrigal Singers. And in fact, the first time I ever came to Chicago was as a member on tour with the Madrigal Singers back in 1993. So it's really special to me to be able to present them this time as a producer.
Yes, Victor, I know I've had some friends who were members of Madrigal Singers. And
yes.
This group is really great. So what makes this Madrigal Singers group different or extraordinary?
Well, they're actually celebrating their 60th year this year. One of the things that make them really special is the high level of musicianship that they demand from all their members. Like from the very beginning with its founder, Andrea O. Veneracion, who was actually one of my mentors, she immediately established a really high level of singing because she was a singer herself. So I think this level just basically continued over the years, and the result being the choir being the most awarded choir in Asia and the most famous choir in Southeast Asia. So I think they also started a revolution, all of a sudden everyone wanted to sing in choirs. So they were pioneers. So you know, they're really incredible, and of course they have younger members now. So the excellence, the tradition continues.
Madrigal Singers, isn't it this group or this name has started? It has a very long history in singing, and I think it all started somewhere in Europe.
Yes. So traditionally, madrigals are sung like around the medieval era, and it's usually with different voices. And then it basically developed really around the Baroque era, around the 1700s. And there were a lot of Italian and German composers like Monteverdi and John Dowling from England. And so this tradition of singing, basically like gathering in a small room, usually with no accompaniment or maybe a guitar or a lute, and it's made up of different voices. So that's the tradition of madrigal singing, and the group adapted that name to call themselves. Now they don't just sing madrigals; they also sing a lot of pop music that's arranged for them by some of their members and some former members of the group. So they've become very, very versatile. But their trademark is really singing madrigals, which is a genre of composition.
So actually, this Philippine group of our star, is it from the original group or just kind of copycat of the
No, well, they're still basically, you know, over the years they've changed members. Typically, a member would stay on for like 10 years, sometimes longer. But a lot of the members are usually current students of the University of the Philippines. And I myself, when I was a member, I trained from 1989, and then I left the group in 1993 after the American tour. So I was with them for 4 years. But now we have a new crop of singers. So we have a younger group, but the level of excellence is still remains really, really high.
So Madrigal Singers is actually just an adopted name from the ancient or
yeah, like a traditional form of, yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations for being a Madrigal Singers alum. And also, my next question is, what made you produce this upcoming concert, Madrigal Singers upcoming concert?
So I basically, you know, jumped on the chance to produce their show because I owe them a great deal. Back in 1993, Professor Andrea Veneracion, who is the founder of the group and also my mentor, basically took me to America as part of the group and allowed me to stay in the US to continue my education, which was very much unheard of for the group. So basically she changed my life and allowed me to achieve all my dreams by just letting me join the group and staying in America. And so over the years, I've tried to basically return the favor. So I've played some concerts for them to raise funds. And right now, this upcoming concert is also actually to raise funds for a choir center in Manila. So they're trying to raise funds to build a building that will be like a center for choral studies. So this concert, in a way, is really a fundraiser for their goals, which is to build a center for choral singing.
Very interesting story. It's payback.
Yeah,
for you.
they're paying it forward, however you want to, think about it.
And wow, I salute you for doing that, and I hope your concert will be successful. Maybe you can invite our viewing audience for this upcoming concert.
Yes, absolutely. So the Madrigal Singers are performing on May 1st at 7:30 p.m. At St. Joseph's Parish, this incredible church in Chicago. It's by DePaul University. And yeah, so and tickets are $80, and you can purchase them at Eventbrite. If you just search Philippine Madrigal Singers, or you can also just purchase them at the door when you get there. So I hope to see all of you there. This promises to be an evening of just absolutely excellent music, and you might even hear some of your favorite Tagalog songs sung by this excellent group.
Okay, Victor, what number to call?
So the number to call is 202-744-0989 for inquiries. And then you can also check out our website, philammusic.org, or you can visit us on Facebook, our Twitter, and also Twitter and our Instagram. If you just type Philam Music Foundation, you'll easily find us. So give us a like and follow, and you'll find out more about all our activities.
I thank you so much for gracing our show today, Victor. It's really my honor to have you here and to talk about the great Madrigal Singers choral. And I really am one of their fans.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I've seen them before perform. So fantastic with the choreography and everything. Yes, right? Victor, thank you so much for gracing our show. Maraming salamat.
Salamat po.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
How would you like to get high-speed internet for your home for less than $2 a day? That's right, for about $50 a month, you'll get lightning fast internet. Are you paying less than $50 a month right now for your internet? Then call Whole Home Connect right now for blazing fast internet at $50 a month with no price increases, no hidden fees, no contracts, no equipment fees. It's a great deal. And guess what? You can try it for 15 days. If you don't like it, you get your money back, but you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love the price. Internet for your home for $50 a month. That's less than $2 a day. Plus, no contracts, no equipment fees, and our 15-day guarantee. Call now.
Call 800-555-1212. That's 800-555-1212. Again, 800-555-1212. Don't wait. Call us right now.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po. Hello, good day, Cprtv viewers. Pastor Ed Cortez here from Faith Family Worship Center. and I'm coming to you to share our devotion for today. It's found in Psalm chapter 2, and the title of this devotion is The Hope of the Coming King. Psalm 2 is one of those messianic psalms that points to the future arrival of an eternal king, Christ the Lord. He is described as the one enthroned in heaven. That's in verse 4 of Psalm chapter 2. He is the absolute sovereign ruler of the universe, with whom no nation, ruler, or power can ever match or compare with. Jesus' first coming was the incarnation, when he came as a human being to suffer and die for the sins of the world. He is coming again a second time, and this is what Psalm chapter 2 is referring about. He is coming again for the second time as the triumphant and reigning king. Why do the nations conspire and the peoples plot in vain? Verse 1 begins the psalmist. You know, there are no political or social institutions ever founded by man that can bring world peace or solve humanity's problems. The League of Nations rose from the ashes of World War I. It was replaced by the United Nations with the same intent of promoting world peace. But world peace proves to be as elusive as ever. Ukraine continues to suffer from the brunt of a devastating war unleashed by Russia. The Middle East has never seen any rest from centuries of conflicts. Myanmar is again spiraling out of control due to another civil war. See, throughout history, there is a desperate call for a new world order in which peace, prosperity, and the rule of law will prevail. But it will only come when a new king, a far greater ruler than anyone in history, will begin to reign. In this Psalm chapter 2, David, considered to be one of the greatest kings of Israel, human kings, he saw the coming of the Messiah as the triumphant, overcoming king. Millenniums ahead of his time, he said, I have installed my king on Zion, my holy mountain. That's in verse 6. So while we await the coming of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, today, right now, we can welcome him into our hearts by faith. World peace may be beyond the reach of so many political and social institutions, but then we can have internal, personal peace with God through a relationship with his son Jesus. Then, according to verse 11, we can serve the Lord with fear, not out of intimidation or coercion, but out of a sense of awe and wonder and humility to his awesome power, unfathomable wisdom, and perfect judgment. Thank you, and God bless you, and see you next time.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is a perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
Good afternoon. This is Brigitte, Carino, Cueter, bringing you this week's local news from our community. New research has revealed the U.S. states with the highest, greatest NFL dynasties, and Illinois boasts a total of 954 NFL wins to date, the fourth most of any U.S. state, revealing the most successful sporting dynasties across the U.S. California has the highest NFL win rate with 1,925 wins across their 3 teams. New York followed in second, totaling 1,569 wins, with Pennsylvania taking third. New York is the U.S. state with the highest number of MLB wins, totaling 33,903. This total is over 5,000 wins higher than Pennsylvania, which has the second highest total. The U.S. state with the highest NBA winning history is California with 8,180 wins. This staggering total is over 2,000 wins higher than New York, which has the second highest win rate. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has announced the formation of the new Safeguarding Tomorrow Revolving Loan Fund program to help with hazardous mitigation projects at the local level. While funding for this program has not yet been authorized for Illinois, the Illinois Emergency Management Agency needs to document the program interest among our communities in order to be considered for the grant. IEMA is encouraging communities to express interest by completing the online project information on the agency's website. The deadline for local submissions of interest is April 10, 2023. This starts the process for Illinois to request a capitalization grant from FEMA. Said IEMA Director Alicia Tate-Nadeau, this program can dramatically assist local governments in tackling projects that protect citizens, homes, businesses, schools, and more. The 2023 Illinois spring trout fishing season will open April 1st at 58 ponds, lakes, and streams throughout the state. An early opportunity at selected trout sites, the spring catch and release fishing season will open March 18th. No trout may be kept during the catch and release fishing period, but anglers can keep trout after the opening of the regular season, beginning April 1st. The Illinois Department of Natural Resources stocks more than 80,000 rainbow trout each year in bodies of water, where trout fishing is permitted during the spring season. For the 2023 spring trout season, no trout may be taken from any of the stocked sites from March 13th until the season opens at 5 a.m. April 1st. Anyone attempting to harvest trout before the legal harvest season opening will be issued citations. On March 9th, 2023, Ambassador Jose Manuel G. Romualdez was the guest lecturer at the Institute of World Politics, held at their campus in Washington, D.C. In this lecture, the ambassador elaborated on what's in store for the Philippine-U.S. relations on topics of Philippine-U.S. bilateral relations, Philippine foreign policy priorities, Philippine perspectives on global and regional security challenges, the Philippine-U.S. alliance within the context of the Indo-Pacific, and prospects for future relations. He also underscored the focus of both countries in the field of security, trade, and investments, and most importantly, the people-to-people connection during the Q&A session. In the midst of geopolitical realities, especially in our part of the world, the Philippines and the United States are at a juncture where important relations call for heightened and balanced security alliance and economic engagements. Without doubt, having a strong bilateral relationship between our two countries will contribute to regional peace, stability, and security in the Indo-Pacific area, said the ambassador in his remarks. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Illinois Emergency Management Agency announced the release of emergency medical supplies to support long-term disaster relief efforts in Turkey and provide humanitarian medical aid following the February 6th earthquake in the Mediterranean. The recent earthquakes in the large Kahramanmaraş region have had a devastating impact on countless families and communities, said Governor J.B. Pritzker. Here in Illinois, we lend a helping hand whenever we can, and we are proud to have medical supplies that can directly serve those in affected areas with immediate life-saving results. working through the non-governmental organization MedGlobal, who specializes in international humanitarian crisis and is located in Rolling Meadows, Illinois. The state of Illinois can now directly support survivors in marginalized communities throughout the disaster-affected areas. The transfer of medical supplies will include basic and advanced life support equipment, bedside monitors, wheelchairs, operating room equipment, as well as ventilators for advanced critical care and long-term treatment of earthquake survivors. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Brigitte. See you next time.
Tax audits, tax liens, wage garnishments.
Every day we hear stories like this about good folks who are simply struggling to pay their bills. Each of them are living a frightening IRS tax nightmare, and they are afraid it will destroy their lives. If you're struggling with your own tax nightmare, we've got great news. The Tax Relief Line is here to help you. Now you have a knowledgeable, professional team of tax experts that are ready to negotiate with the IRS and fight for you to save you money. The Tax Relief Line's professionals have successfully negotiated thousands of cases, reducing and sometimes even eliminating the tax debt for their clients. It's very easy to get started. Simply call the number on your screen right now. You don't have to live in fear anymore. The call and the consultation are free.
And that's our show for today. Thank you all for watching Chicago Philippine Reports TV. We hope you will stay safe and enjoying this day with your family and friends. I'm Maria Girly Pascual. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay, and we'll see you back here next week.
It's hard to